How you doing? Matt Gillespie here with KC Roofing. Over at the Bagoli property. You guys paid for 19 shingles. I replaced a couple up by that just to get an idea of what the color was going to look like from the road. I want to make sure that the customer was happy with that before I proceeded. On this lower slope here, I saw this damaged shingle. Justin, if you want to, got a rip. So I'm going to replace this one. When I replaced those other two shingles, it did not go extremely well. There was a lot of matting transfer. While I'm doing this, I'm going to be looking for matting transfer, nail pull through, any creasing or degranulation loss. I'm going to take as much caution as physically possible to not do any damage to surrounding shingles. As you can tell, this is sealed down. I'm going to need a tool to get that, so I have a pry bar. In my opinion, roof snakes are going to do more damage to surrounding shingles. They're not as flat, so I'm going to use a pry bar, which is industry standard. So this shingle right here, I've already marked it off. I'm going to start removing that. It's about 80 degrees today. It's not because it's too cold. It is overcast. I'll show you this when I get it out. But Justin, if you want to come down here and look real quick. This is all matting transfer. So under here is all the matting. I have it ripped through this shingle. So this bottom one now has no tar on it any longer. It's all on this upper shingle. This started to delaminate as I took it off. To get these nails out, I have nails underneath these shingles right here. So I'm gonna have to remove those to get to the nails. Jesus. This, Justin, can you see that?
Yeah.
This ripped. So the matting stuck to the top here. This shingle underneath ripped. So now this shingle is compromised. But right side, I can get to this nail. Same thing over here. Oh my God. Sit on that nail. This is all just ripping. This nail just pulled through if you want to take a look at this. Now this was on the compromised shingle, but if I'm seeing it here, I'm sure I'm going to see it elsewhere. And yet again, that nail just pulled right through. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, the nails from this strip go through the top of this shingle, so I have to go up another row to get this shingle, to get these nails that are in the top out. So I'm gonna do my best to get this out without causing any damage, so I'm not having to replace 3 shingles today. So yet again, all the matting, all the tar just came up from here. There's no way this shingle is going to seal back down. That is not the sound you want to hear if you're a roofer trying to do a repair. So this shingle ripped. So now this shingle is now compromised too. Nice thing is that's a nice easy nail to get out as a result. Yet again, delamination happening on all of these shingles. Not yet. Let me get a nail out on that one. This nail pulled through. Oh. Not all the way, but Jesus. Sure, we'll say it didn't. Should be one right here. We've got one more in the middle somewhere. That guy right there. This should come out. State Farm identified Owens Corning as a match. I'll tell you right now it's not, just by the strip. Let's see what this is. We have a I don't know. I'd have to send it off to a lab, and you guys already told me what shingle to use, so I'm not going to waste my money. So now we're going to reinstall this one. See those nails? Thank you. That's good. So I'm only lifting far enough to get a clean hammer strike. That one pulled through. I'm going to use a cap nail there. Here. this shingle's now been reinstalled. Just so we're on the same page, this shingle right here ripped. It is compromised. This has all the backing from this shingle. It is now compromised. The matting transfer here, there's nothing for this to seal back down. It is now compromised. Delamination happening right here. Delamination, delamination. This has matting transfer and delamination. It is now compromised. Delamination, it is now compromised. So by replacing one shingle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shingles were compromised in the process. I gotta replace that one. Jesus. This roof is not in a repairable condition. You want me to do this 19 times over the course of this roof, it will continue to delaminate. It's not weather related. It's not time and care. It's just doing the job. Thank you for your time and watching this. Look forward to hearing back from you.